Hey ballers, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today we have a very serious topic to discuss with you. We take everything that comes into us very seriously. So today I'm going to share some of the comments that people have made to us and our response to those comments and how we plan to handle that and those concerns. Again, whether people really like us or they don't, we do take all that criticism, I think, very well into heart, and we do like to, try to, appease the masses. And if you know us, you know that Kurt and I always work to make everybody just as happy as possible. It's the top of our priority list to make, I can't even do that, to make people happy. So without further ado, Kurt and I have selected about 10 to 15 comments that we will now read on camera and respond to in true Olympus fashion. Let's start with this one. This one's got a time listing on it, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. It's from Michow? I don't know. Look at that mouse, scared to death. I'd enjoy watching your fat ass being eaten by tigers or bears or more. Like, honestly, no kidding, bro. Well, Michow, we're really not bros. And I am terribly sorry that you feel that way about us. And here is my response to that. Have a better day. So that's one response. It's terrible. Here's another one. Oh man. This has actually got 2 comments. I'll read together on it. It says, "This is so sad. I own a hamster and 2 guinea pigs and love rodents, but you should not feed baby mice and rats. Cry you face, cry you face, cry you face, censored face, censored face, censored face, angry face, cry you face, censored face, angry face, cry you face, censored face, angry face, double cry face, double cry face, double cry face, double cry face." Okay, I'm going to read them separate because that was too much. And, I know I probably shouldn't feed baby mice and rats to my snakes, and I can understand why that may be upsetting for some people. Unfortunately, in this world, snakes got to eat, right? It's the law of the land. Brings me to one more. First of all, nobody wants to see your fat ass. Apparently, maybe I need to get on a goddamn treadmill or something. I don't know. Here's a problem. I passed my PT test, so eat it. First of all, this was from Chris. Nobody wants to see your fat ass. We're here for the snakes. And second, why are you giving them baby rats? Just give them normal-sized rats and let the baby rats grow. Well, Chris, apparently you don't know a thing about animals, because if I took an adult rat, like one of these, here, come here, adult rat. Look at that. That's an adult rat. And I said, "Hey, adult rat, I'm going to feed you to my little snake." Would not work. See? He couldn't eat that. He's going to try, but it would do him no good. So instead, I feed it to a big snake, like something that size, which might eat it. And then I take something more appropriately sized, got any adult mice in here for me, Kurt?
Not in that tub.
Not in that tub. We're actually going to try that one of rats. That one's been actually a Mauser for a long time, but the way it just responded to rat, we're going to try it on a small meal to see if we can't get a start on rats. Because, see, it's nervous. It won't take big meals. And by me knowing my snakes and knowing the best way to try to get them to feed, I choose my meal because I care about my animals, unlike the dipshit that commented. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. "You serious feeding baby rats? You're mean." You serious feeding baby? I'm reading these exactly as they're written. So, did you hear that? One of them got taken. So yes, I am seriously feeding baby rats. Yes, I know. I'm mean. So mean. But hey, my snakes aren't starving. Let's see here. Oh! This one's got 2 on it. I'll read at the same time. First of all, Lee Tay 73 says, "Sick bastards!" And Jay Fresco says, "You're a monster." But in defense of Jay's got it in quotation marks and monsters in caps with 3 exclamation points. So I'm pretty sure he's being sarcastic. He actually likes what we're doing. I don't think Lee Tay does. And so Lee Tay, if I'm a sick bastard, well, I guess I'm a sick bastard. It is what happens. Next up is one word from Romslayer. Romslayer. It's actually ROMSLA space YER. So Romslayer. And it just says criminal. And I actually responded that, can I at least be a smooth criminal? I mean, damn. Let's see if we can be a smooth criminal. And we'll drop one into this big old girl here. Da, 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 da. See if she'll eat that for us. And then I've got, this is great here. It's Skull Trooper, and it's all like capital small letters. And it says, "You are so cruel." You, letter R, so cruel. What does that mean, Kurt?
Cruel?
You think it means cruel? How would you spell cruel?
I don't know, I'm not a speller.
Would you spell it CRULL?
No.
No, that's Kroll. I guess I'm Kroll. And if I'm going to be Kroll, hell, I might as well just go ahead and be Kroll, right? Let's be Kroll. Whoa, that's going to probably happen. Oh, okay. I apologize. This is a long one. It says, not only that's unethical... Somebody got thumped. Not only that's unethical to throw a victim that has no natural choice of escape to a captive predator, but it's also dangerous for snakes as well. Parasites, bite marks, etc. My friend purchased a snake that was fed live, and now she's a problem eater. My snake never murdered. He's eating CO2 euthanized prey, totally fine and staying clean. I never expected to see a breeder to even feed live rat pups. Well, then I'm going to guess that you don't know many breeders, because all of them have done it from time to time. I promise you. There are some that feed live, some that more frozen. But if they're worth their salt, and they have to choose between a snake dying because it won't eat frozen thawed, especially early on, or not, they should choose a snake living. And as far as saying your snake never murdered because it only ate CO2 euthanized rats, I'm going to jump out on a limb here and say the rats died so your snake can eat them. My rats die so my snake can eat them. I guess I'm not really seeing a difference there. I mean, you just go buy a rat somebody else murdered to feed to your snake, and you think that's somehow much cleaner. Well, if it works for you, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. Let's see if we got any more on this one. Oh, I do. This is wickedness. That it is. It is wickedness. We'll get some that isn't quite as big here. Wickedness. Here you go, Zeusy. There you go, buddy. I'm very wicked. You know, we are so wicked that this year Olympus Reptiles has raised or donated well over $1,000 to multiple charities. We're wicked. Kurt, are you wicked?
I don't think so. I
think I'm wicked. Damn me and helping people. That's just cruel. You gave the snakes baby mice. That's just cruel. I know. It's really freaking cruel. And I hate that I have to do it, you know, but fact of the matter is, they got to eat too. And they don't eat, you know. And, whoop, that's a big one. I got somewhere else for you to be. You know, and the thing is, that's all they eat is babies when they're baby sized. You broke your water dish. Have to fix that. They do like to do that. Since this one's a little bit bigger. Here, come show this snake, Kurt. We'll show this feeding up close. The reason I'm going to show this feed is because now, in all seriousness, there's been lots of comments about why do you feed babies? And we do get that all the time. And although I'm being kind of a sarcastic jerk, I do want to address that. If you look at the size of this snake, there is absolutely no way I could put an adult rat in there. I couldn't do it. Could I put an adult mouse? I could. I could put an adult mouse. Am I? No, I'm going to use this rat pup. Why? I want this snake on rats. It's going to grow faster, do better, etc., etc. if it's on rats. So I prefer it to eat rats. And this, as you can see when we drop it in there, is the appropriate size for it to eat. Because it's about the same size as the width of the snake. I could actually go slightly bigger, but this is the closest thing I have to the proper size. So we're going to close that in there, and it will eat that down the road. So, in all seriousness, even though we are kind of being tongue-in-cheek with this, because I know it's a bunch of, PETA freaks and animal lovers and I'm an animal lover myself, but I do understand what these things eat in the process of it. But like that, there's a reason why we use baby rodents. I'm not using baby rodents because I want to just be mean. I'm using them because of the appropriate meal for my snake. As far as where all these rodents come from and the worry about parasites and things like that, feeding live, we raise all these rats ourselves. As a matter of fact, this is what camera guy Kurt does to support the business. I work more the snake side, he works more the rodent side. And if you ever want to see a person care for their rats, he spends, how many hours a week you think in there?
Probably 15 to 20.
So 20 hours a week cleaning rat piss, cleaning rat shit, fixing rat tubs that are broken, fixing watering system if something gets chewed through, making sure the waters are full, making sure the breeding's going well, removing anything that appears to be getting sick because they will get an ear infection and things like that occasionally, culling his collection. For him, he's like a farmer who cares about his crop. That's what these rats are like. So to say that we're heartless and don't care about our rodents is asinine. And it doesn't bother me because I'm not around them every day, but I know if somebody was telling me I didn't care about my snakes, I'd probably get a little offended. I'm sure Kurt probably does a little bit when you all say, oh, you don't care about your rats. He cares a lot. Now, are they pets? No, they're not pets for us. Now, if you have a pet rat, that's cool. That's fine. I support that 100%. But your pet rat was bred this way by a rat breeder. You're thinking, no, I bought mine at Petco. It was bred this way by a rat breeder, okay? That's how it's done. And if you don't think this is how it's done, then you need to take your head and remove it from the sand. See, I was nice. I was say you could remove it from your ass because it's clear up there way past your ears and you can't see or hear anything. So pull your head out and look around and just think. We sell rats all the time as pets. As a matter of fact, that's why we do multiple genetics. I know Kurt does hooded. He does hairless. He does blue. Is that one?
Yeah.
He does Rex. What else do you do? Is that about it? I suck at rat genetics.
Dumbos, then we do mice and African softers.
And so there's all kinds of things. And he cares for his rats. There are some that are more like pets to him that if I ever fed off, he'd beat the crap out of me. Because I've seen some that he does hand raise and does, occasionally play with and pet. So anyway, I think that, well, you had some on your phone too, right? Oh, I have one more. Yes, this is the last one for me. Unlike reptiles, rats are intelligent and agile personalities. So they need toys, stuff to climb on, and way more space to explore. You should keep the brainless snake in little boxes and cut them into little pieces, and afterwards feed them to the rats. Since rats are like us, they are curious. Mammals. Mammals should stick together. I am not a speciesist, That's like, I think, the animal version of being a racist. If you're like, only my species is good. I just don't believe that way. So I will gladly, take up for the reptiles occasionally and let one of my mammal brethren go. Don't be a speciesist. All right. You have to unlock your phone for me, Kurt. Switch to the ones that Kurt selected. This one's from Bada. Bada says, I think it's kind of funny that when you keep rats as pets, there are laws that state the minimum cage size and such. But as soon as you breed them for food, you can mistreat them however much you want. They are clearly living in overpopulated small environments with feces and urine everywhere. It just seems like a very cruel way to keep animals. And I can see his point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give this rodent a bigger environment. That way it doesn't have to live that way. It needs more room. I understand. We'll go right here. Give it a lot of room in there, and it'll do just fine. Lots of room. Lots of space. It can run for at least a few seconds. Then we have poor rats. Rats are smarter than dogs. Maybe. As well as very cruel. Poor rats. WTF. For you non-internet people, that means what the fuck. This is so wrong. Angry face. Okay. It is wrong. Wrong. I need to feed you. And how about you? There was 2 comments there. We're going to come over here. Give this guy one. Bloop. And then we're going to give probably this guy one. And again, proper size of the body. And watch what happens. When this is a proper size meal, they'll gladly go, do I want to eat that? You never want to do anything on camera, do you? I think we have one more comment. Oh, did your phone go to sleep? It did not. Sweet. Oh, this one, Kurt, has my response. So, Kiki Waloria Sad, who is very sad, said, disgusting. Disgusting. Descusting. Decusting? They are bored, of course. It's one word. They try get out. No even have good life before human make them destined. D-E-S-T-N-T. Destined to die a cruel death. It's not nature, so it's disgusting. Disgusting? They spelled it the same two ways. I was very nice, and I responded, I can see you struggle with understanding this. At least I think. You also apparently struggle with English, so I'm really not sure. For every complaint, I will feed one extra rat to a rattlesnake. Just saying. Well, today, it is not a rattlesnake, but that is what inspired this video. And for every complaint, we are going ahead and feeding one rat to a snake. Because that's what we do. Don't eat me, eat the rat. Eat the rat. Eat the rat. Alright guys, that is all we have. Thank you for watching. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and Kurt has been like, oh god, Matt, we can't do that. So let me know what you think. Do you enjoy hearing negative hate comments and us responding in the traditional Olympus fashion? Or should we probably just let it go? Leave a little less, Trump on Twitter like. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.